Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Moving away from pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed on the outside. It's Hemby. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Now the play fake. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
They'll leave it with him. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. After the penalty, they'll snap it on 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Gets it out quickly. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Hoosiers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Not out of trouble and throws. Got a man. It's Stewart. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Extending the play. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
Pulls it in. It's Lacy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite them.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Throws for the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off-play action on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Takes a hit as he fires.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass.
Going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. Stadium buzzing. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away to buy time. Throwing right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Floating away. He's turning it loose into the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Moss. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Now he's going to break the pocket. Throws toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time, he's got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Cardinals didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to...
They fake it, goes to the tight end. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got...
There he goes! Touchdown, Indiana! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Moss. Looking to scramble. On the run, deep down the right side. It's caught. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cardinals will hustle to the line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
He's got it inside the 25. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. This time he's got it. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the in route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing. I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing with one another.
Right on the money. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And the Cardinals, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Big fella moving. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. That's it, fly. Complete in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in.
Turning it on. Puts him in the spin cycle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And that's the danger on defense about playing this guy. You've got to keep him in the pocket. If you let him get outside, he can hurt you throwing it, or he can take off and kill you. And that's what he did right there. Moving forward, they have got to do a better job containing this QB.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Indiana, 38. Louisville, 21.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He wants to go deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Bell. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
21.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Looking for the score. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown Cardinals.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Looking for a man. It's Moss. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more angry. It's a fumble. Finding open areas. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cardinals want to move quickly. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds a tight end. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Nice job by the defense there on third and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up fourth.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Using his legs to buy some time. Makes the catch. It's Lacy. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Brown has it. Past the sticks and still on his feet. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have our touchdown, Louisville! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This is an impressive run by this squad, man. Getting down big and everything looking bleak, but to be able to believe in themselves, to play one play at a time, dig their way back. Palmer, they've come all the way back against a good team, and now they got the lead.
It's really been impressive, David. I think that was the question coming into this game. People wanted to know, are they for real, or are they just a bunch of front runners? They got down early, but they never quit. Their playmakers have stepped up. They've done what is necessary, and they've executed at a high level, and all of a sudden, down multiple touchdowns, here they are making a statement with the lead.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Hemby. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And that 2-minute drill, man, you're searching for those first downs. You got to find, sometimes it's a run, sometimes it's a screen, whatever it is, they choose to run the football here. Still time, but we're still in that hurry-up situation.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Creates a little space. What a great job to get out of there, pick up the first down, get out of bounds, clock stopped, and now they'll reset. This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. Got some room to run. The 40, past the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown Cardinals. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
That keeps the score. Louisville.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.